Hi, my name is Liz Banicki and I am currently a U.S. teaching assistant in Salzburg, Austria. I would love to talk to you about my home, the beautiful state of Alaska. The name Alaska derives from the Aleut word, Alyeska, meaning great land. The greatness of Alaska was not so immediately apparent when U.S. Secretary of State William H. Seward negotiated the purchase of the territory from the Russians in 1867 for 2 cents an acre. Defying its namesake of Seward's folly, Alaska was later admitted to the Union in 1959 and has since proven its value as the 49th state, providing the nation with access to a treasure trove of natural resources, including some of the largest oil and natural gas reserves in North America. The largest state in the country, Alaska is home to not only 730,000 inhabitants, but also to 229 federally recognized Alaska Native tribes. These groups, along with a prominent and dedicated military community, make up an integral part of the cultural and social patchwork that defines the very resilient spirit of the state and its citizens. Nearly 1/3 of Alaska lies within the Arctic Circle and is so large the state of Rhode Island could fit into Alaska 425 times. With names like Chicken, Dead Horse, Unalaska, and North Pole, Alaska may have a monopoly on peculiar town names, but perhaps a little-known fact is that in 1942 the Imperial Japanese Navy invaded Alaska, starting the year-long Aleutian Islands Campaign, the first battle fought on American soil since the Civil War. Now, as a resident of Alaska for 15 years, here are my top 5 reasons you should visit the land of the midnight sun. Number 5, the Northern Lights. A brilliant natural light show caused by solar changes in the Earth's atmosphere, the aurora borealis or northern lights are only visible in the winter months. The unique solar display has been continuously inspiring to many Alaskan artists and authors over the years. Number 4, the wildlife. Don't let a grizzly scare you away. Both on land and in sea, Alaska claims an array of wild animals. Whales, polar bears, bald eagles, and even wolverines are only a few of many diverse species that call Alaska home. But you won't find any snakes here. Alaska's characteristically cold climate only allows for a couple types of reptiles and amphibians. Number 3, the outdoor activities. Alaskans love the great outdoors. Whether it's hiking Hatcher's Pass, dip netting on the Kenai River, or skiing in Girdwood, the rugged landscape of Alaska allows for a variety of outdoor activities in both the summer and winter months. The annual Alaska State Fair at the end of the summer showcases the best of Alaskan artisan crafts and locally grown produce, including its well-known giant cabbage weigh-off competition. The Iditarod, historically known as the last great race, is the highlight of the winter season and tests both mushers and dogs' physical and mental endurance as they race nearly 1,000 miles through the Alaskan wilderness from Willow to Nome. The winter months also bring the historic Fur Rendezvous Festival in late February. Keeping to tradition, this largest winter festival in North America has been an Alaskan staple since 1935. Events include the official Fur Ronde fur auction, the running of the reindeer, and the Mr. Furface beard contests. Number 2, the food. And I'm not just talking about baked Alaska. Because of its proximity to the pristine waters of the Gulf of Alaska and the Bering Sea, Alaska has some of the finest seafood in the world. Whether it's fresh Chinook salmon, halibut, my favorite, or monster king crab legs, Alaskan seafood should not be missed. Large game animals like moose, bear, caribou, and reindeer also add to the unique flavors of Alaskan cuisine. Something distinctively Alaskan is sourdough bread, brought to the region during the Klondike Gold Rush in the late 1800s. A sourdough, a nickname for a seasoned gold prospector, would carry the bread starter in a necklace around their neck in order to prevent the yeast from freezing in the cold winter conditions, so fresh bread was always available. In Alaska, sourdough bread is as common and as well loved as apple pie. And number 1, the landscape. Perhaps the single draw for residents and tourists alike is the rugged and untamed beauty of the state's landscape. Alaska, with its over 571,000 square miles of land, has a diverse geography. In the Panhandle, near the capital city of Juneau, the Tongass National Forest, the largest national forest in the U.S., dominates the region with its fjords, glaciers, and temperate rainforests. The Aleutian Islands, located in the western part of Alaska, stretch 1,200 square miles over the Bering Sea and are comprised of 14 large volcanic islands and around 55 smaller islands. In south central Alaska, where I'm from, Mountains, thick patches of forest, and endless coastline define the landscape. In the interior, the Denali National Park and Preserve is home to Mount McKinley or Denali, the highest point in North America. Mountains, vast tundra, and winding rivers stretch up through the interior, past Fairbanks, and all the way to the northernmost town of Barrow. So, that's my list. If you have an adventurous spirit, a natural curiosity for the unexplored, and a good pair of hiking boots, take my word for it and visit Alaska, the last frontier, and make a list of your own.